Hey everybody, this is musician and activist Stephan, and this is Borderless, a podcast where we meet and lift up the voices of a generation across the planet that's uniting to make a better world. In this episode, I'm speaking with Ahmed Muin Abu Amsha, founder of Gaza Birds Singing and an instructor at the Edward Said National Conservatory of Music in Palestine. Ahmed's a musician whose work is completely outside the entertainment and music industry. Its impact is real. He works in the midst of a war zone, creating light in the darkness, unity and music in the face of noise.
It's really my message to change the world, to make them like one people. Um, all my messages is like this: Hey, wake up! We have to build a new world. Forget about conflicts. Forget. Okay, we are innocent people. We are musicians, fathers, have a family, have a kid. Yeah, we supposed to live like the others. That's enough. Since when I was young, since when I was a boy, there's a conflict in this area. There's a wars. There is killing and shooting. That's enough. Yeah, I I hope peace can come all over the world.
What was your relationship with music growing up? Did you in Gaza or did you grow up in Gaza itself and
Okay, I will tell
or
you the story from the beginning. I'm from a musician family. All
yeah,
my family is musician. My father is a guitarist, and he's a teacher of English. And I learned from my father since when I was boy. I was watching my father how to play, and suddenly he put his guitar and plug it with the pedals. It's before it's since a long years, for maybe 25 years. Okay, no, maybe more.
yeah.
And he go downstairs to do something, and he was hearing me playing. This is the first time that I play guitar. I just do a little bit of phrase, and he run up and come. Who playing? I told him. And he clapped for me. It's good, great. Who teach you? I told him I was watching you. That's it. So this is begin. So I'm already from a musician. My family is all of them musicians.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I similarly like I all of us had to play. My father was from Iraq, my mother was Austrian, and everybody had to like we had to choose our specialized instrument when we were 4 years old. Like
Yeah.
by then that was it. Like you need to know what you were going to study. Anyway, where did the idea of Gaza birds singing? I mean, I know that you worked with and taught at the Edward Said Conservatory and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that, right? And I have lots of friends who are involved in that, and I know the Said family, but the Gaza bird singing,
idea yeah, the idea it's coming it's coming like this, without preparing anything, like we when we was in Khan Yunis al Mawasi, we displaced there,
yeah,
and there was adults, kids,
yeah,
and they have a beautiful voice, and they have perfect rhythmic, like they can sing in time, have it's a talent. They don't know music, like, so I'm just have an idea. Hey, why I was have 10 girls and 10 boys, okay, why we not making a band called Gaza Birds Singing? Why not? And
yeah,
I ask my students and my colleagues. They told me, yeah, we can make it. So we prepare only 2 to 3 songs, and we publish it like this, without studio, without recording, without mixing,
right,
in the mic of the phone, and it's whoop, it's getting up like it's viral. Hey,
yeah,
so step by steps we make songs. It's coming here in this situation, this war. Like we want to have something to let us forget what we suffer. Okay,
yeah,
this is the idea of that band. After that, we grow up, like a lot of people knows Gaza Bird Singing. A lot of people that they knows already the Edward Said Conservatory, because I'm working there, and I'm the coordinator of Edward Said Conservatory, and they have an answer. Where are they? Who's these people? In these circumstances they sings and produce songs and in the tents, and so that's why we take the eyes, in
yeah,
these circumstances, we we can make something beautiful.
Yeah.
I will be honest with you. The first of this project, the music project, I was in Rafah, you know, Rafah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I displaced 15 times, and every time I was searching for safety place for me and for my family.
Yeah.
And when we go to Rafah, I wasn't thinking about music, activity. I just want to survive, okay? And I was in the artist shelter, and someone of my colleagues told me, "Hey, Mr. Ahmed, can you play guitar?" And I hold the guitar like this.
Yeah.
Since 7 months, I just running from death, not holding guitar.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
When I start playing, all the kids of the camp gathering around me, singing together, and in, you know, in seconds, like, hey, I'm asking myself, how much I was have stress inside me, but it's gone for a
Yeah.
second, and then
Yeah.
coming back to me. Oh my God, I forget the war. I forget what I'm suffering. So
Right.
it's a beautiful thing to let the kids feel what I'm feeling for seconds. Give them sessions for 1 hour to let them to separate them from suffering. This is
Right.
what is my thinking, and it's very beauty. People always said, "Oh my God, they're killing and bombing, and how they what is this souls? How they can play music in these circumstances?" I'm succeed to let the kids be with me and not distracted with the sound of bombing and shooting,
Right.
as nothing happened. They
Yeah.
continue. Like I do a noise cancellation for them.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of music. Yeah.
Real noise cancellation. That's I know. I remember as I've made music like this with people, children, but also people all ages in war zones and in refugee camps. And sometimes it's more obvious, I think, to people on the outside to see. Yes, they see maybe the immediate impact, but they can think of the long impact. But the feeling, it's just the moment. Like I know, like in refugee camps, when I've been there in war zones, there was times when I knew, um, not only did it created there's also a lot of downtime. You don't have a home, you don't know where you're going. What are you doing all day long? You can't work, you don't have your job, you're removed from everything. Um, and so there's that, just as you're saying, that feeling of that, I don't even want to call it an escape. It's just
Escaping.
truly
That's right.
being you're getting to be free, right? A bird, at least for that moment. But there are
You
also those
know,
times where even that 10 minutes I knew of joy may have prevented someone that was that close to going over the edge psychologically, right? This is the truth. People can be this close to the breaking point, and that one moment might keep them sane for another 2 weeks because of the power of the moment reconnected them to humanity and to normalcy of some kind. Anyway, have the children in changed your own understanding of resilience, watching how they respond? Aren't
they
It's
heal
amazing,
me.
right?
Yeah, they heal me. I was ill. I was have trauma really when I gathered to the kids, gathering with the kids and make sessions. I I'm very happy to have them. I heal them. They heal me. It's it's complicated about words, how to say it, but I can feel well when they are with me singing together. Yeah, it's complicated to let you understand by words, but when they absent or not coming to the session, I feel ill. You understand me?
Yeah.
We are succeed to make a community with the kids, with their families. Where are displaced? They displaced with me.
Yeah.
So we are connecting together, like like when the families hear the music, the tabla plays, the guitar, the kids singing, they feel safe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it cancels the noise. It surrounds them with something else.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
amazing. The you know you're working on this song that I've seen, that we will rebuild Gaza, right? We will
Yeah.
be rebuild Gaza. Then the which is powerful in its message. Of course, it has like we will rock you kind of reference, but the power is that it's to say that we can, right? And this really interests me because we're launching this podcast, as you know, and I wrote you because I was going to be I was actually scheduled to be in Gaza in October of 2023, and I was going to
That's
record
great.
a rewrite of "We Shall Overcome, We Must Overcome" in Palestine. That was the original, um, and to meet and work with people like you at that time. I think the
Inshallah. I
world
hope to
doesn't
see you.
realize that people like you, and that there have been these nonviolent voices or whatever that have been asking for equality, for an end to the occupation, for all of these things through love and through beauty for years, and you never heard them. They were being silenced. They wouldn't, you weren't on the TV show. How different it could have been had you been in 2022, right? That's when you should have been there, or in 2010 or 20, so people could have seen like, these are children, these are human beings, and this is um the so so your new song is in a sense, it's all about overcoming. It's actually transforming it to say, hey, we're going to do this, and it's I find that beautiful. So could you speak to me about the song, and about what you think it means to overcome the reality, and the strength that it takes?
Okay. I will be honest with you. Okay. I wrote this song before, since the beginning of the first ceasefire. I go to Beit Hanun, and when I saw my house and my village, I just shocked, and I don't know where is my house. I don't know where is the streets. Nothing remains. Like my neighbor is searching with me. Where is my house? Where is my house? I know my house. When I'm searching, I find only the instruments are flying away in the rubbles, and I find my keyboard and my guitar under the rubbles there, broken. This is my house. Okay,
Yeah,
so I get up in the top of my house and look around like this. Oh my God, nothing. I say these words, هدموا بيتي. That means they destroy my house.
yeah,
You can understand Arabic, yeah?
yeah. Mishwaya.
هدموا بيتي، جرفوا أرضي ومش راحلين، جوعوا شعبي، قتلوا أملي، بس صامدين. Okay, we are still trying to survive, and they will never kick us out of Gaza, and make a siege and starving and genocide. No, no, no. We're gonna stay, and we're gonna rebuild. This is the song, like giving hope to everybody here. Hey, we're gonna rebuild. Because when I was in Gaza City, I shocked from these people. They are rebuilding the houses and rebuilding the shops, and like nothing happened. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
look at them. Oh my God.
yeah,
And we don't know what coming next.
yeah,
Until now, we are stuck in the middle. We don't know what coming next. Maybe we can go back to our homes. Maybe we can leave Gaza. Maybe they're gonna kill us. We don't know. Okay, we're stuck in the middle. So I sing this song to give hope to everyone.
yeah. Encouragement, really
We're gonna
constructive
rebuild.
encouragement to
And
to
I
do
hope,
it.
yeah, listen, everything has a beginning, has an end.
How do you keep your dreams? How do you maintain the mind of a bird?
Yeah. So, it's there's a lot of things that happen. Sometimes make you high and sometimes make you down. I think when we try to change the world, we have to look to the basics of the music. The basics, music can do a lot of things, like sound. When we come to the sound can levitate
Yeah.
levitate things up. The sound, it's an ancient thing that they can levitate a big rocks with sound. Okay, it's in a
Yeah.
history. Okay,
Yeah.
so in my opinion, that I discover in this world that there are two tunings of the world: the original tuning and the fake tuning. The
Right.
fake tuning is 440.
Yeah.
The A note 440. We tune
Yeah.
like this. That's right. And all over the world tuning like this. But the real tune, I find it, give you relax, give you hope. I try it with the cats. It's 432.
Yeah.
A little bit of different. You can notice with your ear, but you can feel it inside your heart.
Yeah.
This tone is relaxing me.
Much like,
if
yeah.
if we want to change the world, we have to correct the basics in music, in everything, in hearts. People have to look like, hey, we are humans, we are equals. We have to live, we have to live together with peace and love, not to fighting each other. It doesn't matter about religion, doesn't matter about black and white, and no, 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 no. It's about we are humans, okay? And I think the music can gather the people together.
Yeah. The
If that coming in the right way.
yeah. I beautiful. I the it made me think of something. I want to gather my thought, what I wanted to ask you about. Um uh I mean,
You can
you know,
hear
it's
right
it's like
now
when you
the drones. You can hear the drones right now.
yeah, yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
it's indeed. It's all the day like this and night.
yeah,
It's ceasefire is propaganda, my dear. There's no ceasefire
yeah,
until now.
yeah. I know. It's and the constant crashing and the banging and the bombing and the tanks and the invasion of every part of the world, right? Like the soundscape, what you're describing is how the soundscape is changed in every way. Then how do you transform, like when you use the drone or the sound of violent banging, and you transform that into to music. You subvert it. You make it submit to the power of your heart, or the power, or to the tone, to the universality. It's a power that we have, right? That
Yeah,
you're
that's
using. Just tell me, just quickly, what does bird song symbolize to you?
bird song. Okay, just the birds. It's like the kids. They are innocent. They want to play. They want to sing. They want to fly. They want to, you know, they want to have a good life. Bird singing. When I name this band, I just looking to the birds that can fly and can eat when we wasn't starving. Okay, they can go to the sea. Nobody asked them, "Hey, where are you going?" No, you know, and a little birds have beautiful voice and singing. Nobody says told them, "Hey, silent," or something. They live their life. I was seeing the kids that I teach, they're like the birds. They
Yeah.
don't understand what is going on. They don't understand, you know, innocent kids. They don't understand if someone died, war.
Yeah,
They
of
don't
course, and
know what
nor should they, nor
feelings.
should they be faced with these things in this way. But yeah,
Yeah, so it's mean freedom. Gaza birds. It's mean bird singing. It's mean freedom.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's
You know, it's you're hitting on the head. It's like my father always used to sing it to me, like I remember, and I used to sing it. The أحب أعيش الحرية, the Abdul Wahab, right?
Abdullah.
Muhammad Abdul Wahab song, and it
Yeah.
says in it, "I love the life." أحب أعيش الحرية زي الطيور بني الأغصان, right?
بالظبط. Yeah, yeah,
You know, and he goes on to say like the birds singing in the branches, right?
yeah.
Who know no
Singing
borders,
everywhere,
who know no
singing everywhere,
borders.
and they
Everything is
don't
their
care.
everything is their
And
home.
yeah. And they don't care what is doing, what is gone, bombing. They don't care. They want to play and sing. They want to run. They want to eat. This is the kids.
And I
So
think all of
they
us
are like
do,
the
right?
birds.
We all do. We all do. It's like we got to get off the false tone and
Yeah.
onto the real
Yeah.
tone. This is so beautiful. I want to share that, you know, we have that the beautiful image of one of your students, a young girl who's playing violin surrounded by children, and the "We Must Overcome" video. Um, you know,
Yara. Yara. I think Yara.
Yara. I'll make
Yeah,
sure I
Yara.
send it to you after this so that you can say, yes, that's Yara or whatever. And maybe we just so we have a caption because I want to make like, you know, here's the conversation with Ahmed and you're gonna more up close, candid feeling. And here's, you know, here's Gaza Birds in the video so that we can bring the world into that. It's this discussion of like, hey, this is, you know, some of the other conversations we'll be speaking with Amazon frontlines in the next couple days, and then let's act together for Congo, so that from the very beginning, these conversations are all about all of us everywhere across the world. Know that we can only stop what is happening to all of us as a human race, and which is really focalized in the front lines, like Gaza. But indeed, it's happening to all of us, right? Um, that we're ready, we're moving on to a different world where this is.
But you know, I think the world is changing right now. You can hear me?
Yes.
Like if this war doesn't stop, it will burn everything. This is the problem. You know, I'm in the ground. I can see. I'm afraid for all the world, for all the people. Stop that, the madness. That's enough. You know, but because I think the world is not moving when the Ukraine war, in the Sudan, in Iraq,
Right.
but in Gaza, every time, if I think that Gaza is the heart of the world. I don't know, but if something happened here, it will affect all the countries.
Yeah. I think that it's
I I don't know
I really
why.
feel like all of these conflicts they're really the same conflict. For me, I've always felt like it's the same war. It's the war
Yeah, yeah.
of an
They
inequality on humanity. It's the simple, and the children understand this.
money, fuel.
It's the, you know, and
It's all about that. They don't care.
but I mean, it's why, you know, I think people often don't really grasp when people say, when you think of, as a lot of people may have posted that, oh, well, Palestine is the sum total of what's happening in the world right now, or um, and they don't understand that, well, yeah, and so was Iraq, and so is Sudan. They all are, and we're all seeing it, let's say, in Palestine, in the sense that like the whole dynamic here, it's not just Israel against this is a mechanism that's allowed to happen because it's part of oil, it's part of imperialism, it's the only way it can sustain itself. So it's an embodiment of how all of these things are connected. Iraq was too, in the same way. When that was a million, more than a million people died. Why? It was about controlling the region. It wasn't, that's what it was about. And for something that we know is destroying the planet. So all of these things come together. If people don't understand, I hope they understand that even in our conversation, like that's why what's happening in Gaza or in Palestine is an emblematic of everything that is happening in the world. Um,
Always the people told me, "Hey, we love your smile, like you are smiling in these circumstances, you have a beautiful smile. but but I'm I have no choice. I have to
Exactly.
smile. I have no choice. If
Right.
I be sad and show you that I'm sad, it's not a good message. No, no. I made another song. It's coming soon, inshallah. I will. It's called Bravo You. Bravo You, that we live and we eat and we live the starving and we'll survive. Right now we are have a fun day on the beach with the kids singing, and yeah. So we still alive. We
You, you,
survive.
I have to say this because it reminded me of something, and it's exactly what you're talking about. You know, because I travel to front lines across the world, and I started doing that after, and this actually makes me, I want to ask you a couple other things, just also like the relationship with commercial music industry. I mean, I walked away from it knowing that like where I could have the most impact was to like what you're doing, like directly with the people and building this vision and this belief that we can overcome, that we can create the world that we want. And you know, you find the belief in this really if often when you're in the United States or in Europe or something, it can be much more people are much more cynical. You
Yeah,
go to a war zone where you have no choice but to smile because life depends upon you keeping yourself.
yeah. I will be honest with you.
Everyone, right? You know what I mean? You go to, I'm in Liari. I'm in a favela, basically in Karachi, Pakistan. You're in Johannesburg or what? This is where you'll find people who have nothing, who can make the world, who believe. They believe because they have no choice. If they don't believe that we can actually change this world, then they can't live anymore. This is what's keeping them alive.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no
I
time for cynicism.
yeah. I forget to do something. Sometimes in the night I cry. I
Yeah.
have some kids. They lost their families, and I'm trying to smile up front of these kids and to sing with them, but they tell me their stories. I told them, hey, forget that's, but it's coming to me. I until now I have a voices inside my mind when I got to sleep. Not every day. It's coming sometimes, like I'm I'm a kind of man trying to help a lot of people. Okay, and if I find someone I can't help him, I try to help him, but sometimes I can't. But in this war, I was running with my family, with my kids, with my mother, an old woman,
Yeah.
running, and the bombing, it's around us, like the glass of the windows fly at us, and boof, boof, boof,
Yeah.
boof,
Yeah.
and we are running, and I was hearing the kids under the rubbles in the street, and I want to go back to help them, and then my family, my kids, I don't know where to go. These sounds until now, it's not gone from my mind, and I'm asking myself, did they live? Did they die? Until now, because it was a huge, all the people is running, and houses destroying. We don't know what to do, but I never forget these sounds,
Yeah.
and I try to convince myself that's okay. They are okay. They are. Someone is taking them. Yeah, but I I'm trying to hide my wounds, even in the social media, even in front the kids, even front everybody. But my message was clear, that we are human being, we are equals, we still alive, we survive, and we don't care. We
Yeah.
want to sing, we want to sing, and want to have a good life in these circumstances. This is my message, and I never wanted to be this published in the social media. Just just trying to run away from what we are suffering. Like, hey, we are here. Hey, we are singing together. Hey, like, if we If we're not searching for escape, we will die.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
escape. This is our escape.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
So yeah, I don't know what to say, but believe me, believe me, we're gonna change the world, and what we do gonna written in the history, and everybody will know that we are still alive, still survive. Use the music as a healing. In these circumstances, nobody in the world do it. Nobody. Like,
Yeah.
okay, in Iraq, it not was like this. You know, because the destruction is very, it's completed destruction, you know,
Yeah.
and a lot of
And it's
people
a
until
condensed
now.
area. It's a super condensed area.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just where
So
there's nothing.
so I think like me, and I'm a citizen, and a good man. I have a job. I have a family. I'm a father of 5 kids. Uh, I never I never been holding a gun. I never, and I don't know how to use it really, and we don't have weapons. We don't have a bad feeling like in someone else. Just we want to live. Leave
Yeah.
us. Let us live. Okay? So
Yeah.
we have only the way the art to express our feelings. That's my message. Hey,
Yeah.
we don't have weapons. We have music.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, let's sing this world. We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to and you
And
do it
and
every
and
moment. That's the amazing power of music is you can sing about or you can sing to create the world that we need to see, but in the very act of doing it, you are in the moment creating that world. That is the power of music. And even if it's for that moment, art has the power, and music almost more than almost anything has the power to create that world, even if just for the moment.
yeah, yeah,
Everyone
that's
is
it.
together and everyone is singing
But this
together.
moment gonna live forever. And
Yeah,
this
and
moment
then,
gonna live
right, it
forever.
never leaves. All
Yeah,
right.
I believe that. And I believe we're gonna change the world. Someday. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna change it to the better world.
Yeah. I love what you do. I I hope
Thank
that
you
I
so
will be
much.
there to sing with you
I hope that.
sometime.
I hope that. I hope that. Yeah. You told me in 20
23.
23.
So you know what, the podcast is launching along with this music video. We must overcome. And
You will come to Gaza here do broadcast here in Gaza and do something here. You all will come. I will wait for you. They're here.
if I
And
wonder how I could make it happen because I would come tomorrow. I mean, I had just left Pakistan and then was in Turkey, and I was gonna go back in the middle of October, and I probably would have met you then. Um, and then, of course, after the 7th, it was impossible. There was no way
yeah,
to
yeah.
get in, right?
If you come here in Gaza, you have a house here.
Yeah.
Really, my house
Yeah.
is yours.
Thank you, my man. I wanna,
You're
I'm sure you have places to be and things to do or children to fill whose hearts to join and unite with. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's hope that that your message and this message gets to lots of people so that we start to bring all of our humanity together to create the world we want to see.
Inshallah. I hope.
Inshallah, inshallah. Yeah.
Inshallah, my dear.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I'm
Habibi.
I'm very happy to speak to you. It's my
Yeah,
honor,
man.
really, and I hope to see you soon, inshallah.
Yeah, yeah.
Love
Also,
you.
في أمان الله. في أمان
Bye
الله.
bye. أمان الله حبيبي.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.
If you like what you heard, follow me and subscribe to this podcast and follow Borderless online. And head over to thisisborderless.com to share your stories and connect with a global generation that is making the world in which we live as one.